So I was looking at Statzilla today, and we are tracking some custom events. One is how long does it take to process a bucket. It was taking about 4 times longer on average right now than what it ought to. So I went in and looked at, well, I did look at the job history, and I noticed that every hour the job was taking like a minute, whereas it almost runs instantaneously throughout the hour. So took a quick look in SQL log here, and ordered by most recent SQL, and looked at these columns right here. So this keeps a kind of a histogram, a total number of seconds that the SQL elapsed in a certain range. So I don't have any that are, I don't think I have too many that are executing. Yeah, this one. So this particular SQL, let's right here, executes quite a bit, executes fast, 0.012 seconds, and it's accumulated 29.7 seconds of time in this 0 to 1 second bucket because it executes fast. So most SQL executes very consistently. Stuff that doesn't will have values in different ranges here. But we're looking at this one since I knew that the problem I had was taking about a minute. I looked for stuff that was in this bucket, and one's going to be like the store procedure, and the other one's actually going to be the SQL that runs, and there it is, update stat work SW. So we'll go and take a look at that SQL and try to tune it. Probably just needs an index or missed a join or did something weird. So we'll go look at that one. But this is built in. The SQL log is built into ArcSQL, and it's part of the K2 library. Let's see, what am I looking at here? So if you look at the structure, the layout of K2, there's this lib folder. These are kind of like the delivered modules, built-in modules. They're not all pre-installed. Gumroad isn't, Twilio isn't, but ArcSQL is one of them. And you have this SQL log interface. Let's see. Whoops. So the only interface is to run the SQL log update. There are some parameters in the configuration file which you can use to modify that. And there's a job that you need to enable. It installs the job, but you need to enable it for it to run. So that's SQL log. I think it's a very useful tool in addition to all the other tools you have at hand. I've always been able to get a lot of information from this one table, and it operates with fairly low overhead. So if you could install K2, you can actually just install ArcSQL. I don't think ArcSQL has any dependencies on anything else if you wanted to just run that. All right, thanks.